No.
So tell me about the back pain.
No.
Just do what you were doing. You were doing fine. Just pretend you're not being filmed.
Yeah.
Look, this is going on camera, Dean. You are on camera.
I'm washing up. I'm washing up stuff.
Okay, so how long did you have the back pain?
I had the back pain realistically for... Actually, I had the back pain before I started working as a lorry driver, because I'd done bodybuilding for a long time. And now and again you'd twist in a certain way, and it'd cause a problem. But then you'd let it rest for a while, then you'd come back. But there was always a niggling pain there. There was always something there for at least a couple of years before I actually started as a driver. And then as a driver, it was the done thing. It was the done thing to have a back pain. Everybody had a bad back. Everyone had a bad back in the industry. Every single person that I knew, either bad back, bad knees, bad joints, something that was caused, that had been caused by working as a lorry driver and humping big things around.
Mm-hmm. And so how bad was your back pain? What was it like?
Every day I got up. My morning consisted of getting up and rolling out the bed. I just rolled. It was that kind of action, because I knew that as soon as I'm going to twist, there's going to be some pain. So I'd brace myself for it, and I'd roll out. Sometimes I'd roll out onto the bed onto my knees.
Yeah.
You know, because that was, and then I'd eventually kind of get myself upright, and then I was ready for the day. But that was a done thing. I did it for years. I'd done that for years. Now and again it'd be okay. I'd have a few months of being all right, but then I'd pick up a heavy pallet, or I'd pick up a few boxes, and bang, you know, my back was back to where it was again.
And so then what happened? What was the fix?
You was the fix. It was ridiculous. I mean, when I first, obviously, you told me that you could cure me of a back pain, first thing I thought, what a load of bollocks. It was pretty straightforward and crap. It was a physical ailment that everybody got doing this job. Every single fucking person. And it was a physical. And I knew the difference between physical and mental. It's a physical pain caused by physical movements that I was actually doing and was expecting it. And then after it must have been within 2 months. And it weren't consistent sessions with you. It was within 2 months of doing one a week session maybe, or a couple of times a week at a push. It fucking went. There was no in-betweens. It was like a kind of the feeling I had was one day I got up, or one day I rolled, I got up, and I took my usual big breath thinking, okay, here we go. And as I rolled out of bed, it weren't there. It weren't so much as the pain was subside. It just weren't there. It weren't there anymore. It was like it used to be there. It was like something that used to be there, but it wasn't. And I moved around thinking, right, well, where is it? It's around somewhere. And I couldn't actually find it. But my mindset, it was the whole lot of it. I couldn't, it just wasn't there. I can't say anything more. And then I thought to myself, well, fair enough. It might come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might come back. But it bloody didn't. It did not come back, because there was nothing there to come back. It was like it was never there to start with. That was the feeling. So I had nothing to kind of I had nothing to hold on to. It was like I couldn't say like, oh right, well my back's going to come back in a minute, or if I twist or if I bend over here, it's going to affect it. It just weren't there. There was no root to it. So I just done what I did normally. It was like it had never been there to start with. That was the feeling.
That's great. And how long has it been better for?
5 years.
Wow.
It's been 5 years. And don't get me wrong, I've had a twinge. Out of that 5 years, I must have had a twinge on my back. Like the same kind of pain that I had back then. I must have had that pain maybe once or twice. And that was purely through me being stupid. that was me like going down the gym after like 2 years of doing nothing and then doing like, doing squats with a ridiculous weight.
But then it just left and it didn't stay around.
It weren't around. No, it was just a straightforward, oh, you stupid bastard. And after about a week, it gone. It was like, but it weren't, there was no root to it anymore. It was for me, it was a part of my life. It was a part of my life to have a bad back. And it went.
So what would you say to anyone that was thinking of working with me to get rid of their back pain but isn't sure?
If all I can say is just do it. Don't think about it. Don't think about why the reasons why you shouldn't do this. It works. It really, really works. It's as simple as that. So anybody thinking about working with Kai, then you'd be mad not to. You really wouldn't. It's like you might as well go out there and say, well, you know what, today I want a bad back, and in fact I fancy having a bad back for the rest of my life, so I'm not going to work with Kai. That is how stupid it really is. It changed my life, so can't go wrong.
Thank you, darling.
Pleasure.